My name is Diane Rohac. I'm a registered dietitian with Biobi Health, and this video will elaborate on the attached documents called Fats and Oils and a Guide to Cooking with Fats and Oils. We will explore fats and oils, an essential part of our diet that often sparks confusion, and learn how to incorporate healthy fats into the cardiometabolic food plan. All fats are not created equal and are often misunderstood. Fats are more than just a source of calories. They are vital for health at every level. Each gram of fat provides 9 calories of energy compared with 4 grams each for proteins and carbohydrates, making them the most energy-dense macronutrient. But their role goes far beyond energy. Fats are building blocks of cell membranes, helping maintain structure and fluidity. They are necessary for the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins A, D, E, and K. Without dietary fat, we aren't able to use these vitamins effectively. Fats are precursors to hormones like estrogen and testosterone, as well as signaling molecules called eicosanoids that regulate blood pressure, clotting, and immune function. Essential fatty acids like omega-3 and omega-6 cannot be made by the body and must come from food. Omega-3s in particular reduce inflammation, lower triglycerides, and support brain and eye health. Fats also provide insulation and cushioning, protecting organs and regulating body temperature. Fats are indispensable to life and metabolic health. Broadly, fats can be grouped into saturated fats, unsaturated fats, and trans fats. Saturated fats are solid at room temperature and are found in animal products, including butter, ghee, cheese, red meat, pork, chicken, and in plant products such as coconut, palm kernel, and hydrogenated oil. Coconut oil contains a unique type of healthy fat called medium-chain triglycerides. However, it should be eaten in moderation like other sources of saturated fat. Excess saturated fat intake raises LDL cholesterol, known as bad or lousy cholesterol, which can promote atherosclerosis. Unsaturated fats are liquid at room temperature. They are beneficial to the heart and help reduce inflammation. They are mostly found in plant foods like vegetable oils, nuts, and seeds, and come in several types. Monounsaturated fats are abundant in avocados, avocado oil, olives, olive oil, almonds, hazelnuts, pecans, pumpkin seeds, and sesame seeds. They help improve LDL cholesterol and support cardiovascular health by keeping the body's cells healthy. Polyunsaturated fats include omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. Omega-3s found in fatty fish, flax seeds, and walnuts have anti-inflammatory effects and lower cardiovascular risk. Omega-6s present in soybean, corn, and sunflower oils are also essential, but should be balanced with omega-3s. Omega-3 fatty acids are essential. The body is unable to make them, and we must get them from food. They're important for brain health, development, and reducing inflammation. Good sources are salmon, mackerel, anchovies, sardines, and herring, otherwise known by the acronym SMASH, which should be incorporated into your diet twice a week. Other sources are flax seeds, flaxseed oil, chia seeds, and walnuts. Omega-6 fatty acids are also essential, so we must get them from food. However, our diets are most often too high in omega-6s from processed foods, which cause inflammation. Processed vegetable oils such as corn, sunflower, and soybean oil are high in omega-6s, as are foods fried in or made with these oils, such as many potato and tortilla chips, as well as baked goods. Omega-6s are also found in healthy foods like nuts and seeds, especially almonds, cashews, walnuts, and sunflower seeds. Trans fats are artificially created through hydrogenation by food manufacturers to transform a liquid to a solid. This helps increase the shelf life of a product and was once common in margarine and many processed foods such as crackers, cookies, and others. Trans fats increase LDL cholesterol, decrease HDL cholesterol, and raise risk for heart disease. Most countries now largely restrict or ban artificial trans fat in the form of partially hydrogenated oils from their food supply, but exceptions were made to allow artificial trans fat to remain in certain processed foods like coffee creamers, frozen desserts, fried foods, and microwave popcorn. It's important to read labels on packaged food. Trans fat also occurs naturally in red meat and dairy products, though the health impact of natural trans fat is less established than artificial trans fat. It's strongly recommended to completely avoid artificial trans fat. When you check food labels, make sure the product doesn't include partially hydrogenated oils. When trans fats were banned by the health departments in many countries, many food manufacturers replaced trans fat with saturated fat in the form of fully hydrogenated oils. In North America, saturated fat in the diet comes mostly from dairy products such as cheese and ice cream, burgers, sandwiches, pizza, desserts, baked goods, and pasta dishes. It is recommended to limit saturated fat to no more than 7 to 10% of daily calories and to opt for healthier, unsaturated fats as much as possible. You've also likely heard about seed oils, which are currently frequently discussed on social media and the internet and are being touted as toxic. Here's the truth. Seed oils are made through a chemical process where they're bleached, deodorized, refined, and heated in order to be usable. In some cases, the chemical solvent hexane is added for oil extraction. This process strips the seeds of its nutrients, such as vitamin E and phenols. The end result is an oil with no real health benefits. They come in the form of canola, corn, cottonseed, grapeseed, soybean, sunflower, safflower, rice bran, and peanut oil. Most seed oils are utilized in the form of packaged foods, fast foods, and restaurant foods, which are also frequently high in fat, sugar, and sodium, and that's where the danger lies. These oils are high in omega-6s, which, as mentioned earlier, can lead to inflammation in the body when your ratio of omega-6s to omega-3s is greater than 2:1. As a comparison, most people in North America consume a ratio that is between 10:1 and up to 20:1 due to the high intake of processed foods and eating out. Other types of oils can also be processed and refined, so it's always important to pay attention to what you're buying. When you look at your cardiometabolic food plan under fats and oils, the items highlighted in teal are monounsaturated fats and are the preferred therapeutic choice. Extra virgin olive oil is also rich in antioxidants and may be used raw, such as in salad dressings or for low to medium heat cooking. Avocado oil, which has a very high smoke point, is suitable for searing and roasting. It can also be used raw when a more delicate oil flavor is preferred. Virgin coconut oil, which has a smoke point of 350 degrees Fahrenheit, may also be used for high heat cooking, but should be limited due to its high saturated fat content. Another way to incorporate healthy fats into your diet is to add a handful of raw, unsalted nuts to salads, cooked vegetables, and pastas, or to simply have them as a snack. When purchasing mayonnaise, read the label and choose those made with healthy oils. You can also easily make your own mayonnaise with an immersion blender using a healthy oil. There are many recipes to be found on the internet. And remember that fats and oils are calorie dense, and we recommend keeping your portions at 4 servings per day. The Institute for Functional Medicine recommends that fat should account for approximately 30% of daily calories for most healthy individuals. For those with specific health concerns requiring advanced therapeutic interventions, fat recommendations may range from roughly 30 to 60% of daily calories, depending on the specific intervention or health condition. Please ask Dr. Obayashi if you're unsure.